Assalamualaikum and good morning. Today we are going to discuss about our current issue, and that our title is the infamous Palestine and Israel war. Today we are going to discuss about how all started and what's the solution to prevent from the future incoming. Alright, the Palestine-Israel war started in 1948 where the Nakba take place.
Okay, so about the Nakba, what is Nakba actually?
It's a term of the Israeli word for the evicting of the Palestinian population during the 1948, where the British declare of the land belongs to the Israelis. So the Nakba is actually evicting all the Palestinians from their home rights and their lands, going to placing them to a concentration camp. Recently, about this topic, the most infamous thing about the Israeli and Palestinian war is they're using the term October 7th. So what do you think about the October 7th?
I think they're basically putting the October 7th as a date for it's like a tragedy for the Palestinian, I think, for their evictions and the genocide that they have faced due to the invasion of their lands. So by using the term October 7th is like to remind them that this date happened because of this conflict.
But in my opinion about Israelis during the October 7th, they have been blaming Hamas for using the Hannibal Directive, which they use the tourists or the locals of Israelis during the music concert. The invasion Hamas has done was not even an invasion. So the Hannibal Directive is like using the people to create a concert, and then they knew about the breakout of Hamas during October 7th.
So what you're trying to say is that October 7th is like the date for the Hamas, which is a group of Palestinians who is revolting to the oppression, and basically this date, October 7th, is like a date for Israeli government to let concert beside their concentration camp, so that Hamas will take the blame for it, for the destruction that they have caused due to their revolt against the Israeli government. Am I correct?
Yes, they have been known to this plan all along, and they did not show it or tell it to the media. So basically, it is surprising that they are known to create more lies and cover up video footage. For the 8 workers from around the world, they have been known to get killed after delivering aids to the Palestinians, and been lying about the Rafah attack. How did they know about the tunnel underground the hospital?
But I'm just wondering, in your opinion, we all see that most of the Israelis are bad, right? In your opinion, is there any Israelis that are good? Maybe support Palestinian?
Of course, there is good Israelis. There are many scholar Israeli I know. So far, Israeli person I respect the most is Norman Finkelstein and Ilhan Popa, because they have been known to make a research about the Holocaust. They have been survived during the Holocaust. Even their parents have been struggling for their child's safety. They have been recording all about the Israelis. Even the Nazi regime, they have been known to lie about.
I mean, it's really hard to justify the actions of a government body. Who is to blame in this war? Is it like the government, or is it the people as a whole group, without it boiling down to maybe generalization where the actions of one is to tarnish the reputation of the group as a whole? I believe there is a good Jewish people out there, but like for 3,000 years they are being blamed for the same actions of taking, and generally the villain in every scriptures.
I understand your statement, but it's true, the government, especially the Israeli government, and also because they are pushing an agenda, you see. They are doing this on purpose so that they want to criminalize the Palestinians, because that is their agenda all along. It is true, there are some.
So how do we end this conflict between these two parties without any bloodshed or massacre?
Boy, I wish I could say that very easily, because we've been doing this this a lot of times. We've been asking them for ceasefire several times, but they have been breaking them ever since after October 7th. So I believe we could make a peace deal, a negotiation, but in time we need more supporters.
But if they don't want to do any ceasefire or negotiation or any that can end the conflict between two parties, so what should we do?
You can always do charity to the Palestinian cause. Bring aid food as much as possible. Try to do dua as a Muslim. You should always support the cause of the Palestinian by marching, protesting. Always do the protesting as much as possible. Change the heart of many people so they can see how the Palestinians have been through this hardship all along. You can try donate some money to the Palestinian cause.
Okay, thank you for the solution and this podcast. So thank you for this solution and this talk podcast. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys learn anything about this from this podcast, and we're gonna keep supporting Palestinian